Hello everyone and welcome to Social Media and Strategic Communication. This is your welcome message to the class, and let's just dive in with some introductory words of advice. In this class, we'll learn about the incredible, dynamic, and revolutionary industry called social media. First, I would ask that you all read the syllabus very carefully. It's your responsibility to know what the syllabus contains. Some students find it helpful to place reminders on their calendars of due dates. Missing assignments is the biggest area students seem to be challenged by when it comes to online classes. Much of the success of online classes is simply keeping up with what's required. I'm so excited to share with you the wonderful world of social media. I practiced public relations for about 10 years prior to teaching at Arkansas State, and am accredited in PR through the Public Relations Society of America. PR, advertising, marketing, and within that, social media, is both an art and a science, and I'm delighted to introduce you to the history and uses. The great thing about social media is that every organization and industry needs it, from sports to politics to business to nonprofits. Here are just a few things to remember as we get started. I'm here for you. Contact me when you need help, the moment you need help. Of course, look at the syllabus first to make sure any of your questions can be answered there. But don't wait until the end of term when you're trying to basically do the impossible task of digging out of an incredibly deep hole. You can also call my office, email me at hollyhall@astate.edu, and that address is listed in the syllabus, or make an appointment to come see me if you're in the area. I am aware that many of you work, and the work-life-school balance can be a challenge. At the beginning of your online course, it's easy to feel like you're ready to take on the world. You read the syllabus, you watched the first video all the way through without checking Facebook once, but then out of the blue you may hit a slump. Suddenly all the coursework seems overwhelming, and you begin to worry that you won't keep up. It's true that succeeding in an online learning environment takes a little more self-discipline than going to a traditional class. So let's try out these 5 tips to help you succeed as an online learner. First, pretend that you have a normal, traditional class schedule. One of the perks of online courses is flexibility, but don't let the loose scheduling prevent you from dedicating as much time to studying as you should. Make sure to schedule regular blocks of time throughout the week to go over materials and complete assignments. Cramming and procrastinating tends to catch up with us. Secondly, write out important due dates. I referenced this earlier. Online courses are often front-loaded with lots of information and materials to help provide more structure. Due dates are usually listed on the syllabus from the get-go, but can quickly be forgotten if you're not paying attention. Using a planner and calendar to map out these important dates in advance will help you stay on top of your game. If I don't put appointments and tasks in my iPhone, it usually doesn't get done. Thirdly, get involved. Sometimes it's hard to remember you're not the only one in the class when you're sitting alone in front of a computer. Make a point of getting involved in discussion areas on the course board with your peers. Form virtual study groups to keep each other motivated. Ask your family and friends to check in and keep you accountable too. Ask for help. It can be intimidating to admit that you're struggling with course material, but don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Give yourself the tools to succeed. Working in front of the television with spotty internet probably isn't the best way to focus on your studies. Find a setting where you can remain comfortable and focused. The right setting and technological materials will make it easy to do your work as efficiently as possible. So in this class, we're going to learn not how to use the specific social media platforms like Instagram or Facebook, but how to use social media from a strategic standpoint. You can't just throw a Facebook page out there just because everyone has one and expect it to magically produce results. You need to consider elements such as these. How do you develop a plan? How do you choose a target audience? How do you craft a messaging strategy? How do you measure for success? And what particular techniques deserve our focus? We'll explore all these topics and more. Welcome to Social Media in Strategic Communication.